Have you ever felt like you were meant for more? Have you ever felt like you were going in circles? Have you ever felt like you were right there on the other side of your breakthrough, but you found yourself taking the same job, doing the same thing, having the same behavior? Well, that's because you're still in control. And God does not allow us to elevate or evolve into becoming the person or doing the thing that He has created us for, because He can't place the old you into the new season, into the new environment that He created you for, right? So, what this means is, and I think I did a quick little video about being in control. You don't want to, prime example, pouring old wine into new wineskins. You have to let go of the old you to become the new version of yourself, to become the best version of yourself. That means you have to let go of your old way of thinking, your old patterns, your old behavior, and even sometimes the people that you hang around, so that you can elevate to become the person that God created you to be. So many people wanting to find their purpose and asking, what is the purpose? And I've been there too. I feel it. I'm right there. I know that God is doing something, but then I find myself back in something else. Or this seems very familiar. That means I didn't learn the lesson the very first time. Or I keep running into the same situation. It's like watching the same movie, knowing the outcome, and you're like, what did I do wrong? I took a left when I should have taken a right. But that's because we're constantly trying to be in control. And when you realize that God is not in the business of taking the old version of you when you say that you're ready to change and you want the new thing, or you're ready to grow, right? He is in the business of growing the kingdom of God. And as soon as you surrender to Him, and as soon as you tell yourself or say to yourself that you're going to be transformed, you're ready to be transformed, then that's what you need to do. And you have to allow God to make sure that we are very intentional about what it is that we're doing and how we're doing it. Meaning, think about how you're moving. If you're still doing the same thing, and just because it worked the last time doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work the next time, especially if God is trying to get you from one place to the next, right? So I wanted to actually come on and think about, or have the conversation about letting go and letting God, because you cannot be in control if you're wanting to elevate. You can't be in control if you're wanting to evolve into the next best version of yourself. That is keeping you stuck. It is literally keeping you stuck, because you don't want to just allow God to do what He does best, and that is direct your paths. Remember what I'm telling you right now. It's not a hard thing. It's one of those move out of your own way type of situation, right? I've been there. I've been there as well. We want to make sure that we are giving ourselves to God 100%. What's the point of hearing God, hearing the word, watching the movies, and every single time that you go back to the mirror, you see the same version of yourself? You didn't learn the lesson. You're still wanting to do it your way. So you want to live it, but you don't want to become it. You want to live it, but you don't want to become it. And we have to change. You want to be able to step into the best version of yourself. Okay, it's 2026, right? And so many people are like, we're feeling it. This is going to be the year, and God is transforming and blessings people left and right and doing all of the things. But are you doing the work? Are you really, really prepared for what God is trying to position you for? Because if not, you can't be stretched. He won't stretch you because you're still trying to hold on to baggage. You're still trying to make sure that you do it your way, because you're trying to be in control. You're trying to be in control. I totally understand it. I get it, because we are creatures of pattern, creatures of behavior, right? And when it becomes a situation to where it holds you back and you're tired of being sick and tired, then you'll change. But until then, God won't. He is the same God. He is going to be the same as he was today, yesterday, and forevermore. He's waiting on you to make sure that you do what you need to do for yourself, for the kingdom of God that you said that you're building for. Only the thing that you're building for God will last. Remember that. So if you're still trying to hold on to the old you, you're still trying to make sure that you have a cushion, you're still trying to make sure that you don't lose everything, then you're not surrendering. That's you still being in control. Allow yourself to let God, allow yourself to hear God, and allow yourself to evolve, transform, and elevate. And the only way you do that is if you allow God to take control. I hope this helps. I really, really do, because I don't want you stuck in 2026. We don't want to be that hamster on the wheel. We don't want to be back in the same places that we were, last year, 3 months ago, because we don't want to surrender and allow God to take control. I hope this helps, and I'll see you at the top.